All right, welcome back to Ninnekah. So we take on the Ninnekah Owls, the second game of the day today. Bison just took down the Lookeba-Sickles Panthers, 12-0 in 3 innings. It's a great game. It's Kurt Schilling got the win on the bump. As we move on to the next game, it looks like Tate Trotter will be on the mound, I think. Don't quote me on that. Yep, Tate Trotter will be on the mound this game. It's a hot day here. It's not, well, I guess it's not hot. It's about 74, 75 degrees. No wind. It's a fantastic day for baseball, really. So bear with us as we wait for this game to begin. Should be going here pretty quickly. All right, the Ninnekah Owls are taking the field. I feel like I should let this be known. I was approached by the umpires just a while ago, and I believe a coach from the other day was asking the same thing, but there is a 30-second delay on this stream. So if anybody's wondering about any kind of cheating going on, it is not happening. Absolutely not. Never has, never will. And that's why I have a delay on the stream. So you cannot steal signs. Period. So, that being said, now you know. But I guess I can update the record for Leedey here. We are now 7-5. I'm not sure if rankings came out yet or not. They were not out earlier. They are. And I had I had Lookeba-Sickles at 20, and they have dropped out of the top 20, so they were not in the top 20. Ninnekah, not ranked, though. It's like Fort Cobb Broxton takes over first place, though. Calumet moves to second. Starting the game here. Kyson Adams starting off the first inning with the Bison. Kyson's pretty good year on the whole on-base percentage. He's done very well as a leadoff batter. Kyson takes the first pitch for a ball. Ball one, 1-0. Just high. Ball two. He's going to take that for a ball three. 3-0. Ball four. Kyson starts off the game I get on first base for the 2-hole. Number one, Cam Stidham, freshman for the Bison. That batting average is going to go up. He got a couple good hits this last game. Ball one. 5 balls in a row. Gotta be smart over here now. See some pitches. But, as well, I would definitely give Cam the green light. Runner goes. Kyson's he's gonna get in there. And the 100% stolen base percentage for the Leedey Bison holds up. That was a strike, I believe. Makes it a 1-1 count. Runner on second. He's going to take that ball. 2-1. As he hits this one out here to outfield. And that's going to be a stand-up double for Cam. I just can't see the ball out here. I'm sorry about missing all of that. Can't really do anything about it, though. So, that puts Cam Stidham on second base, but he gets an RBI. Score Kyson Adams. As a pass ball moves Cam over to third. 1-0 count. And this is Curtis Schilling here. As he takes the next pitch for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on third, no outs. Bison start this game off strong with 1 run immediately. That's going to be a 3-0 count now. As the catcher throws down to third and Keeps Cam close. And that one gets in for a strike. 3-1. That was going to be a base hit. I missed that too, sorry. And another run scores. That puts the Bison up 2-0. Next up, number 10, senior Keaton Adams. Yeah, this is the last time I'm going to be setting up in the outfield, I think. It's not the best place to be able to see a baseball game. Keaton is going to watch that pitch go by for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Pick off move. Schilling gets back. Schilling's going to take second there. But Keaton gets hit again. He gets hit every game. Keaton. Wyatt McIntyre is going to come in and run for Keaton. Number 21, Max Branson comes up to bat. Runners on first and second. Branson's going to hit a ground ball to shortstop. He's going to be safe at first. Throwing error by the shortstop. So that's going to make the bases loaded here. It's going to bring up number 3, Sawyer Schweitzer. Bases loaded, no outs. Leedey up 2-0. Curveball in for a strike. Well, no. Oh, 0-1, sorry. Just misses him. Jumps out of the way. 1-1 count. Play made at first for the out. That's going to score. That makes it 3-0 for the Bison. Got runners on second and third now. That's Wyatt McIntyre moves to third and Max Branson moves to second. Brings up number 5, Cannon Derrickson here. Cannon's on kind of a hot streak with his bat here lately. Well, that's going to get by, and Wyatt McIntyre is going to score easily. Max is going to try. And he does. So, on a pass ball, Wyatt McIntyre and Max Branson both score. So that makes it 5-0. Right off the bat here in the top of the first. catcher comes out and gets on the same page and calms down the pitcher a little bit. It's a special skill that most catchers have to have. You got to be able to get out there and you calm down your guy without having your coach come out there. Cannon remains up. That one's going to be up on the third base side and out of play. Just a little bit out of play right there. I'm not sure what the count. I think the count is a 2-2. I'm not sure if I put pass ball down or not. That one's popped up down the first base side. First baseman gets under it, makes the play, and makes the out. That's the first out of the inning for the Ninnekah Owls. No, maybe not. That might be 2 outs. That brings up number 6, Dre Bowman. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Ball outside. 1-1. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ball taken. 2-2 count. 2-2-2. Now fouled back. Leedey BISON remains at ranked number 5 in the state. The rankings came out just a while ago, and we remain right behind Dover. As Fort Cobb takes over the number 1 spot over Calumet. This ball taken for Dre. That's going to be a full count with 2 outs now. Full count pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's going to get the Owls out of the inning, but Leedey on top, 5-0. After a big first half inning. A lot of runs scored so far for the Bison. It's 12 runs scored against the Lookeba-Sickles Panthers, and 5 runs scored here in the first inning against Ninnekah. Tate Trotter on the bump. We'll be right back. Going into the bottom inning here. Tate Trotter goes to war within Ninnekah, the home team here. His first pitch is fouled back. 0-1. That's going to hit the outside corner. 0-2. Great pitch on the outside corner. Just outside the zone, right where it's supposed to be. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball in the dirt. Makes it 2-2. That was just on the outside edge. Taken for ball 3. Full count. It was a great pitch, just on the outside edge, it seemed. Taken for ball 4. Ninnekah with runner on first now. First pitch in there, first strike. 0-1. Bunt, and that is popped up and out of play. 0-2 count. Swing on and miss, strike 3. State puts the first out. Coming up now is number 11, Tanner Haney for the Ninnekah OWLS. That was a ball in the dirt. Good job from Keaton Adams to be a wall. Just releasing that curveball a little late. That was popped up. Dre Boatman getting underneath it. And makes the play. It's falling backwards on his butt. It's going to be 2 outs for the Bison. Number 14, Caden Kidnell comes up for the Ninnekah OWLS. 2 outs. Run on first. That one gets in there for a strike. Strike 1. It's a curveball that he thought it was going to hit him. Ended up being a strike. 0-2. That's a runner takes second there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner stealing third, and that's going to be taken for a 3rd strike, and that's going to get the Bison out of the inning. Good job from Tate Trotter. Going to get 2 strikeouts out that inning. We move into the top of the 2nd. No runners. Top of the 2nd coming up. Bison up 5-0. Leading off the inning here is senior number 4, Tyler Price. First pitch on the outside. Call for a ball. 1-0. Ball 2 taken. 2-0 count. Now gets in for a strike. 2-1. Now it's popped up to center field. Center field gets under it, makes the play. 1 out. That brings us to the top of the inning, or top of the lineup. It's weird. I can hear myself talking in my own headphones, and it's delayed. So it's making me mess up my words. But Kyson Adams comes up to bat. As if I don't have enough problems speaking. 1-0. Ball in the dirt taken. Strike taken. That makes it a 2-1 count here, 1 out. Ball taken, 3-1. And ball 4 taken. Keaton Adams takes first base. Here's number 1, freshman Cam Stidham comes up to bat. Bison up 5-0. Runner on first. Stidham swinging the stick well here recently. Pickoff move. Kyson gets underneath it. Second move. He's going to take that for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out. Kyson goes, and he gets underneath the tag. Good job from Kyson Adams. Kyson Adams leading the team with steals this season. Doing really well with base running. Every time he gets on first, he's usually on second pretty quickly. He's done a very good job being a leadoff batter. High on base percentage, sees a lot of pitches, and always takes a lot of bags. Cam Stidham fouls that down the first base side. Two and one, I believe. It's going to be a ball low. 2-2. Nope, never mind. 3-1. That's going to be ball 4. Gets past him, but Kyson is going to stay on second there. That'll bring up senior number 8, Curtis Schilling. Curtis with a triple on that last game. He's got a pretty hot stick right now himself. Most of this Leedey lineup is hitting pretty well coming into the middle of this season. As Curtis takes the first pitch for a ball 1. 5-0. Leedey on top here. Top of the second. Ball 2. Coming into today, Curtis with a .514 batting average. As he takes that one for first strike. 514 batting average, 35 at bats, and 13 RBIs with 2 triples. That's going to change because this last game is not added to those stats. As these guys are racing for the ball down the line. Little one gave up. It's going to be full count now. 1 out. Schilling fouls that one off hard down the third baseline. Out of play. Full count remains. 1 out. Runner on first and second. That one's a ground ball to third base. He's going to attempt to make the tag. And he does. So Schilling will make it to first. But the out's made at third. So runners at first and second remain, and that's going to bring up number 10, Keaton Adams. Another one in this lineup's kind of on a hot streak. That one's fouled off down the line. Brandon might be limping a little bit after that one. Moved pretty quick there for your age there, buddy. 0-1. That one hits the outside edge. 0-2. 2 outs. High and inside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pickoff move. He's gonna take another one. That's the third take. That's the third time he's been hit today. He is a target. I'm telling you, he gets hit more than I've ever seen anybody ever. That's gonna make the bases loaded here with number 21, Max Branson, coming up to bat. Max usually hits way better with runners in scoring position. Usually finds a way to get somebody in. See how he does here. That one's hit hard out to the outfield. My camera was dead. Okay, well, as they get out of the inning there, center fielder makes the play, and no runs scored that inning. Leaves it 5-0 going into the bottom of the second. We'll be right back. Number 9, Easton Perryman comes up for Ninnekah. Start this inning off. So we're going to miss, and that's going to be strike 1. On 1 pitch. It's going to be in the dirt for ball 1. Outside corner hit. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tate Trotter. And swing and a miss, strike 3. Tate Trotter gets his 3rd strikeout of the game. We got 1 out. Number 5, Ethan Holland comes up for Ninnekah. As he shows bunt and fouls it back. 0-1. That was fouled back. 1-2. Wyatt gets in front of the ball, makes a play. Out number 2 is made. Good job for the Bison. Good job for Tate Trotter to get a ground ball at the infield. Jackson Short, number 33 for Ninnekah, comes up to bat. At the bottom of the 2nd. Lead remains up 5-0. First pitch in there for a ball. On inside, ball 2. Swing and a miss. Makes it 2-1. 2 outs. Well, that's something new. That's in there for ball 4. Runner on first here for Ninnekah. Number 13, Ethan Barber up. That was fouled off. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. 2-2 here. Runner on first. Full count. And that's ball 4. Puts runners on first and second for Ninnekah here. Brings up number 21, Kelson Sands for the Owls. 2 outs for the Bison. That one's fouled back. On 1 count. It's a ball low. 2 balls, 1 count. That was in there for a strike. 2-2. I guess I had the count wrong. Maybe 3-2 now. And that gets... Oh, that's a ball 4. That looks like a pretty good pitch to me, but... It's going to make the bases loaded. How about the batting order comes up? Number 2, Ninnekah. Bases loaded. That one's just a little bit inside. Ball 1. Good pitch. 1-1. It's a fouled off into the glove. That's going to be a 1-2 count now. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Just a bit outside. 2-2-2. I was fouled off. Good pitch. Just outside the zone. Makes it a full count. 2 outs with bases loaded here. Let's see if Tate can't get out of this. And that was going to be called strike 3. As Tate Trotter gets out of the inning. Great pitch by Tate Trotter. Tate Trotter gets out of that with bases loaded. No runs scored. It's going to be 5-0 going into the top of the third. We'll be right back. All right, before the start of this next inning, reminder that coming up tomorrow, we are playing against Moreland as the Bearcats travel to Leedey. Originally, I was not supposed to be there. I think I'm going to be able to make it. If I am able to make it, it might start a little late. We'll see. Well, I'm not sure. I do have a conflicting schedule error that is going to make me either late or make me not be able to broadcast. So I'll either start on time and it'll be a minimal broadcast, or I'll get there in time or I won't get there in time and we won't have one. So if you don't see the broadcast, that's why. So, sorry, Schweitzer comes up to bat. That was off the first pitch. It's going to make it 0-1. Second pitch fouled off. 0-2. Later on in the week, we're going to be playing in the Johnny Bench Classic over at Bingaroni, starting Thursday. Starting off with La Mega on Thursday. We play at 3 o'clock. We will be there for broadcasting that. If we win that, we play again Friday at 3 o'clock. If we lose, we'll play at 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday. So let's hope that we get a win. It's going to make a 2-2 count here. Sorry, Schweitzer gets that one through. That's going to go all the way out. And sorry, Schweitzer is going to slide into second base for double. Good job for Sorry Schweitzer to start the inning off for the Bison. Number 5 comes up, Cannon Dierksen. Cannon hits that one to the shortstop, and shortstop's going to make the play, and Sorry Schweitzer's going to slide back into second to get back safely. One away for the Owls. Coming up now is number 6, Dre Boatman. Now's a good time to bring up a special thanks to our donors, Stidham family, Schilling family, and the Oaks family. Without you guys, none of this would be happening. Pay for gas and getting all this equipment. As that first pitch is taken, good job for Dre Boatman to watch that one go by. Got one out here. Runner on second. 2-0. And that's going to be an out. As Dre hits that one up to the left fielder, or the right fielder. Right fielder makes the play. It moves Sawyer Schweitzer over to third. Brings up Wyatt McIntyre, number 20, the junior. Two down. So you can see the schedule here for Bingaroni Tournament. Johnny Bench Classic. Bingaroni and Sentinel will play, and on our side of the bracket, we play La Mega Thursday. Thomas Fay Custer, Hydra Weekly, Verdon, and Arapahoe Butler on the other side. I don't know about you guys, but I'd like a second chance at Arapahoe Butler. Ball one taken there for Wyatt. That one fouled back. 1-1 count. 2 outs. Bison seem to have hit a little coast mode. I need to bear down and see if we can't get some runs this inning. Swing and a miss. Oh. And Sawyer Schweitzer is going to get caught on third base, and he's going to score. Sawyer Schweitzer gets caught. The catcher throwing to him at third, and he gets around everybody and scores. That makes the game 6-0 here. And it's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes for Wyatt McIntyre here. 2 outs, no runners on. Ball 2 taken. And ball 3. Full count, 2 outs for Wyatt McIntyre. That's going to be ball 4. Good job from Wyatt. That's going to bring up the top of the lineup. Tyson Adams back up to bat. And Wyatt fakes towards second base and gets everybody. Pickoff move keeps Wyatt safe. It's going to be a ball outside. And oh, Wyatt got me on that one. I thought he was stealing. Wyatt's toying with him with his speed. That's going to be ball 4. Runners on first and second here. Brings up freshman number 1, Cam Stidham. This kid's going to be fun to watch the next 3 years. I'll tell you what. He's one heck of a center fielder. He's going to do great things. That's for sure. I foresee him. First baseman makes a great play there and gets out of the inning there. But I foresee Cam Stidham doing great things for this team, and I see him doing great things after his high school career. He's got college baseball written all over him. That pushes us down to the bottom of the third. 6-0. We'll be right back. Leedey's got a pretty legendary background. Got a lot of legends that came out of that town, and a lot of baseball. Let's take a look at that.
As we head into the middle innings, let's take a trip down memory lane. When you see a uniform with Leedey across the chest, you aren't just looking at a small school, you're looking at a major league pipeline tucked away in the wheat fields of Dewey County. First and foremost, you have to talk about Monty Ferris. Before he was a first-round draft pick for the Texas Rangers in '88, he was a multi-sport phenom right here in Leedey. After he graduated, he took that Bison grit to Stillwater, became an All-American shortstop for Oklahoma State, and helped lead the Cowboys to that College World Series title game against Stanford in 1987, alongside players like Robin Ventura, longtime MLB pitcher Tim Pugh, and All-American Oklahoma State football wide receiver Hartley Dykes. He spent years in the bigs with the Rangers and the Florida Marlins, proving that if you can play, the scouts will find you, even in a town of 400 people. And he wasn't alone. You've got the southpaw, Don Carmen, who went from these red dirt mounds to a 10-year MLB career, most notably with the Philadelphia Phillies. Then, you fast forward to the 2013 draft, and it's Drew Ward going in the 3rd round of the Washington Nationals. Drew still holds that legendary state record of 88 walks in a single year, because word got out that if you pitched to a kid from Leedey, you were asking for trouble. But the foundation of it all, that's the Ward family. You cannot tell the story of Oklahoma baseball without Bob Ward. Between 1964 and 2013, that man led his American Legion teams to over 2,000 wins. That is the DNA of this program. It's a culture of winning that has produced 77 total fall and spring state tournament appearances and 7 state titles. So when you see these Bison kids diving into the dirt today, remember, they're chasing the ghosts of Ferris, Carmen, and the Wards. In Leedey, the tradition doesn't just stay in the trophy case. It lives on the diamond every single fall and spring game.
Pretty wide tradition there for Leedey Bison. They, as you heard that 77 state appearances. That puts them ranked number 2 in the nation for most state tournament appearances from any school, any class, anywhere. Coming from a town of 400, that is a ridiculous stat. So, chasing glory here. As Max Branson's in to pitch for the Bison. And that's going to hit off his hands. That's going to put him on first. Tanner Haney for the Owls comes up to bat. We're on first here. That one fouled off to the left side. 0-1. Big swing and a miss. Strike two. Runner goes, and he's going to get there easy. Runner on second now. No outs. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That's the first out for the inning. Max looking a lot better on the mound this season. Dealt with a little bit of wildness this last fall, but Brandon has really worked with him, as he has with everybody else. 0-1. Just a little high. 1-1. Runner's going to go. Keaton bobbles it. Oh, it's not Keaton. Keaton's on third base. I'm sorry about that. Looks like Cannon Dierksen would be a catcher now. So runner moved over to third. That's in there for a strike. Swing on and a miss. It's going to be strike two. Pitch in the dirt. It's going to get him swinging. Cannon Dierksen makes the play. And he's going to try for home, and they're going to get double play. They're going to get out of the inning. What a play by Cannon Dierksen to make the play over to first base, and Dre Boatman get the play over at home. No runs are going to score there. It's going to remain 6-0 going into the top of the fourth. We'll be right back. But speaking of Brandon Goldston and his pitching, a little bit of profile on Brandon. Here you go.
Let's talk about the man leading the charge for the Bison today, Brandon Goldston. If that name sounds familiar to longtime Leedey fans, it should. Brandon is a product of this very system, a local kid who lived and breathed the Bison tradition before taking over the reins as head coach. Back in 2014, he was a key part of that Fall State Championship team, even tossing a 3-hit shutout in the semifinals to help end a 26-year fall title drought for the program. He went on to play at the collegiate level for Connor State and Oklahoma City University, but the pull of Dewey County was too strong. Now, in his 4th year as head coach, Brandon has kept the engine humming at an elite level. Just look at the recent results. He's led the Bison to the state tournament in each of the last 3 seasons. It's truly a family affair in the dugout, with Brandon's father, Charles Goldston, serving as his assistant coach. Under his leadership, the Bison have continued their climb up the all-time charts, currently sitting at that number 2 spot nationally with 77 state appearances. Coach Goldston knows exactly what it means to wear that jersey. He's gone from winning state titles as a player to guiding the next generation of Bison legends. When you see him out there today, you're seeing a coach who isn't just teaching the game, he's protecting a legacy that he helped build. So let's dig a little into his career on the mound, where he was a verified workhorse at the collegiate level. Goldston's journey started at Connors State, where he was the definition of a winner, posting a stellar 7-1 record in 12 starts. He chewed up nearly 58 innings for the Cowboys, fanning 46 batters and proving early on that he could navigate deep into ball games. He didn't skip a beat moving on to Oklahoma City University, where he became an absolute fixture in the Stars rotation. Over his 2 years at OCU, he racked up exactly 100 strikeouts in 104 innings of work. His 2019 campaign was a true Ironman performance, leading the staff with 14 starts and an 8-5 record. He finished his college career with 18 total wins and a reputation for elite command, averaging better than a 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio. When you see this Leedey staff pounding the zone today, you're seeing the direct influence of a guy who lived in the strike zone against some of the best hitters in the NJCAA and NAIA. That's a resume that commands respect the second he steps onto the dirt.
It's an infield single there for Curtis Schilling. It took me a little bit to get my audio back there. Couldn't find it. That brings up senior number 10, Keaton Adams. So Curtis is going to slide in easy for a stolen base, and that's going to go out into the outfield. Curtis is going to take third. Just like that, runner on third for Keaton Adams. See if he can't get him in. Swing on and a miss. As Kurt slides into third to get back. Another ball taken. That one's hit hard down the left field line. Right over here by me. Can't see what's going on there, but right fielder gets it in. That's going to score Kurt Schilling, and that's going to stand up double for Keaton Adams. That makes it 7-0 here in the top of the fourth. As Max Branson, number 21, comes into bat. I thought for sure that I was going to have every inch covered of this field, and the 5 feet on the right side of me just so happened to be where that ball went. This coach comes out there and talks to his team. I'm going to take a quick break real quick. in the wind the other day. My tent kind of took a beating, losing its hinges here, there, and there. That one doesn't have a nut on it. It's holding strong today. Thankfully, there's no wind. But tent's definitely seen some better days. Dealing with the wind every day at the start of this spring season was tough on the old equipment, but we made it through, and hopefully we see better days ahead of us as a new pitcher comes in for Ninnekah. Number 21, Max Branson coming up to bat here. Got a runner on second. No outs. 7-0 here at the top of the fourth. Hard ground ball through the infield. Right fielder kind of bumbles around, and that's going to score with Max Branson. Stand-up double. RBI makes it 8-0 here, top of the fourth. Good job from Max Branson. That brings up number 3, Sawyer Schweitzer here. Max Branson gets a huge lead over there. Pitcher didn't like that much. That looks like it's going to be a base hit. Nope. Good play by the shortstop. Schweitzer's going to beat that out, and that's going to move Branson over to third. Runners on the corners here. No outs. Number 5, Cannon Dearson comes up to bat here. Pickoff move towards third. I'm not sure if you can hear the cow in the background, but there's a cow in center field. That is, it sounds like it's dying. It's been doing it all game. So Cannon Dearson pops up to third base, they get the first out of the inning there. Runners remain on first and third. Number 6, Dre Boatman comes up to bat now. Sorry, Schweitzer takes second base. Catcher throws it over towards third. Another steal for the Bison. Runners on second and third here. Pickoff move over to third. And a balk is called. That's going to move Sawyer Swicer over to third and score Max Branson. Leedey Bison go up 9-0 here. Top of the fourth inning. As we score our 21st run this afternoon here in Ninnekah. Scored 12 against Lookeba-Sickles and a quick run rule. We go up 9-0 here. I believe that's a 3-0 count to Dre Boatman. Yep, I don't know what the count is. Big swing and a miss. That's going to be ball 4. That puts runners on the corner again. We got junior number 20, Wyatt McIntyre. Ball 1 taken. Good play by third baseman there. It's Wyatt McIntyre. Pops out for the second out. That brings at the top of the lineup. Kyson Adams comes up to bat. Runners on first and third. And that's going to be another balk. So that'll score Sawyer Schweitzer and move Dre Boatman over to second. So 10-0. So ball 2 is taken. That one gets in there for a strike. 2-1. Three and 1 count. Hard hit to left field. Kyson Adams gets a stand-up single and oh no, never mind. The way Kyson was running right there, it looked like he. I can't see what's going on. Sorry, guys. That's the third out. But we are up 10-0 going into the bottom of the fourth. I believe if we make it through this half inning, then it'll be a run rule. It'll be 2 quick run rules. We can head home. It's Max Branson. Goes back to work. I'll be right back. My experience goes to work here. This first one's in there for a ball. Swing on and strike one. 1-1. Strike two swinging. 1-2. Excuse me. Ooh. Just a little bit inside. 2-2. Cannon thought that was strike three. It is not. So that's full count. Ground ball to second base. Wide back attire. Makes a good play and gets the first out. As he shows bunt. Pulls it back for a ball. Ball one. Gotta be on your toes up there. 2 balls, no strikes. I apologize for the darkness of the camera. It's just cameras are looking right into the sun like this. It's hard to get a good picture of it. It really is. That's why the picture at Fort Cobb was so good. The sun was behind the cameras, and that game it looked amazing. But when it comes to Leedey and BISON and Ninnekah, pretty much anywhere else, sun's always going to be in front of the camera, and makes it a little harder to get a good picture. We're on first now. 1-0. As that one's popped up to right field, Kyson Adams gets underneath it and makes a play. Two outs. Runner on first remains. Swing on and a miss. 0-1. Swing on and a miss. Strike two. Runner goes, and that's going to be fouled off. Wait, no, actually. Swing and a miss on a strike three, and Cannon throws him out for the third out of the inning. And I believe, yep, that is going to be the ball game here. As Leedey Bison travel to Ninnekah. And run rule. Lookeba-Sickles, 12-0. And then run rule Ninnekah, 10-0. 22 runs scored. It's a great day for the Bison. As the Bison move to 8-5. Tomorrow, taking on the Moreland Bearcats at home. So if you guys are in Leedey, come out to the ball game and check out the game. Watch these Bison. They're on a roll right now. They're hitting really well. The pitching staff is doing really well. The fielding's coming together really well. And as the year goes along, it's starting to be really fun to watch. So I highly recommend coming out to a game. If not, watch the broadcast. But that's it for us here, as we got a long travel home. Bison win both games.